Mavens. So, I wanted to film this video for Scraplift Saturday. I'm actually here on Friday night, and I'm actually at a crop at my local scrapbook store, which is like an hour away, but, you know, we'll call it a local scrapbook store. It's a small business, so it is a local scrapbook store, but it's not necessarily local to me. But anyway, they're having a weekend crop, and I'm here scrapping with a whole bunch of people and having a great time, and am gonna film my video. So I've already done a little bit of the work. I used some stitched circle dies to cut some shapes out of some Halloween paper, and I'll show you the paper line when I get back to my area. I kind of stepped away to film this first part of the video, and as I start filming the process part, I'll show you the branding strip so you can see what brand it is. And yeah, so I'll basically just kind of show you how cute this little store is. See? So cute. Such a fun place. I just love it here. And so we'll walk back to the area and I'll kind of show you this space where we're cropping in the shop this weekend. And some of these ladies back here, right? We're just having a great time, having a good time, so there's some snacks. Hold on, I'm gonna flip you. Don't get dizzy, close your eyes. Okay, open them. You're good. Okay, there's what's left of our dinner. It was delicious. And this is the crop area.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Melody.
What are we doing?
So I apologize again for this video being a little foggy. This is my old camera. I'm showing you here basically that I'm using the Bouville collection from Doodlebug Designs. And I had like 5 different pieces of the papers and the sticker sheets. And I've already cut the one paper into strips. And I cut out a bunch of circles. So again, I apologize for this angle. My camera won't take the tripod. So it's a little bit difficult. So now I'm saying hi. I have black 8.5 by 11 cardstock. You should have seen the page that I'm scrap lifting at the beginning of this video, as well as the inspiration piece. So one of the things that I got from the inspiration piece was to use a reasonable amount of that kind of aqua blue color in there. So, and then the scrap lift, I basically turned that layout sideways, and then flipped the top and the bottom. So it had the strip at the top, well, what would have been the top of my layout when I flipped it, and I put it at the bottom instead. So otherwise it's a pretty straight up scrap lift. I did use a few more circles, I think, than they did, because I had 2 photos, one of each kid to use. So these are calendars that I'm making for Christmas gifts, and part of that is that I make 8 of them. So part of this video that you're going to see here is how once I figure out where everything goes, how I duplicate that to multiply it times 8. So, and this video does cut out, I'll apologize, but you are going to get to see me at least put down most of the circles kind of in the shape that I wanted here. I love this collection. I really love the bright colors and the way that it goes together with lots of wild patterns and colors. And truly, even though this video, some of the parts cut out of it, the final layout is actually worth checking out. So, and I don't say that about a lot of my stuff, but this one truly, truly is. So I definitely recommend, even if you get tired of me in the video, definitely fast forward to the end and look at the final layout, because I think it's spectacular. I know it's mine, and that sounds really cocky, but I love it. So again, I'm just kind of arranging these circles where I want them and overlapping a little bit, put a little bit of adhesive behind. Before I tack them down to my page, I'm kind of tacking them to each other. And that's part of how I work on it when I duplicate them as well, It does mean they move around just a little bit, but that's okay. Doesn't really bother me. And I want some tucked under and some stacked on top. So there they are. That's how the circles are kind of going to go. And here I am going to show you maybe how I make it duplicated. And so what I basically do is just use the one that I've already created kind of as a template, and I'll lay the next set on top. The only thing you have to be careful of doing that is adhesive. So there it is, all kind of done and ready, and I just am showing you. I've added some stickers on and some of the little embellishments, but here I am just gonna duplicate it. And so I put a little bit of adhesive on that photo, and I actually, this one is a great example because I did it badly. I put it in the wrong place. I had too much adhesive and it wasn't really where I needed it. So, but anyway, it's ATG, so other than on photos, it rubs off pretty well. But that's sort of the idea of how I duplicate those, is stacking it on top of the one I've already got made. And there I had almost no adhesive where I needed it and a lot where I didn't, so I'm rubbing off that adhesive. The video is going to cut out again, but you get the basic idea here of putting a little bit of adhesive. Yeah, usually the back works better, the back of the one that goes on top. Put a little bit of adhesive on, stack them so they match up with what's below, and then it works. And then it looks exactly, not exactly, but it looks pretty much like the one that I'm copying off of. That's how I do it 8 times. I do use stickers on this layout. As you can see, they say spooky in the year, and they'll say October too. But the way I do that is I find them at Tuesday morning or Michael's, well, Tuesday morning mostly, for like $1.99 a package, so that I can afford to use 8 packages. Really, I use 4 usually. Then I try to make words that I can get at least 2 months worth out of one package, so that I use about 4 per layout. So anyway, video's gonna cut out. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out those pictures at the end of the final layout and 8 of this page. So I think that's an impressive feat all on its own. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching Crafty Mavens. I hope to see you again very, very soon. Subscribe here to the Crafty Maven channel. You can subscribe to my personal channel as well. If you would like, I might make another video this weekend while I'm cropping, so look forward to seeing you both places and on the Crafty Maven Facebook page. So once again, thanks again. Happy Halloween, happy month of thankfulness, and have a great, great scrappy weekend.